Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tara, a farmer from Northern California, and today's video is going to be about my chickens. So let's go. Alrighty. Take care of the chickens. Sit. Good girl. Stay. Stay. Release. If anyone is concerned about this orange tree, you can click on the card here or here and learn about it. Okay. We are going to work with the chickens today. So I've got a few different coops here. This is my main flock, which they're all wishing I was going to let them out right now, but it is pretty foggy this morning, which means there's an extra chance of hawks. So I'm going to keep them in, but I've got this coop for them. Then I have some chickens that came from an egg factory. So I got this coop right here from a company called Omlet. This is called the Omlet Igloo Cube. It has been amazing, but I started out with a lot more rescue hens, and unfortunately I'm only down to 3. Their health just isn't the best. They've improved so much, but there's just some things that are too far gone, and unfortunately I've lost a few, which is heartbreaking, but I just try to remind myself, like, at least I was able to give them a good life in their last few months. So because I'm only down to 3, I have decided to move them into a different coop. So I recently got this coop, which is called an Omelet Igloo Go, and the addition where I can wheel it around. That way I can keep it on fresh grass. So I'm gonna move the 3 ladies into this coop. I think that there's gonna be a few benefits. One, it's on the ground, there's no ladder, which I do have one of the rescues that has injured herself jumping out of the coop and not actually walking down the ladder. Even though I've had them for months and months, she still does it, and she's injured herself a couple times. So I'm gonna move them into that coop, and I actually have some new chickens coming. They're gonna be my first bantams, which is pretty much like a mini chicken. A lady that I have been in contact with on social media reached out to me. She unfortunately has to rehome some of her chickens for personal reasons, and I feel honored that she asked me if I would take some. So I've never had bantams before, but she said they are pretty much hawk bait. And if you've seen any of my videos, you know that we do have a hawk problem. So I wanted to make sure they're really secure. I was trying to figure out, was I gonna build a new coop that was completely covered, or what was I gonna do? And then I just had like that light bulb moment of, let's move the rescues into the smaller coop that I'm not using, and the bantams can be in this one. This coop is so great because it's like pretty good when it comes to being predator proof. Not only is it fully covered on the top, but it also has these pieces that come out on the side, so an animal can't even just dig right here. So that's really, really nice. I also think the bantams will do better walking up and down the ladder. See that ladder there? And then this little perch I put here, these girls have never used. I tried to teach them how to use it, and unfortunately coming out of the factory, they just have no idea what a perch is, and they don't use it at all, ever. So hopefully the bantams will like that too. So I think these girls are gonna be still completely happy in the smaller coop, and hopefully the bantams will like this. So today is gonna be a cleanup day, getting things figured out, and we're gonna pick up the bantams tomorrow. Okay, since this one really didn't need any cleaning, it's ready to go. I just needed to put food and water and some bedding in there. So I'm gonna get the girls from the big coop and move them in here. We're gonna see how it goes. All right, got them in. Put the wheels down still. And hopefully they'll like that. I do wish I could let these ladies free range, but unfortunately we do have the hawk, and two are pretty lightweight. And I want to protect them. That's the nice thing about this coop though. And the other one is it is on wheels, so I can move them around and keep them on grass. And so even though they aren't free range, hopefully, you know, they like it. I get to move them around. Oh, they're exploring. They're like, what is this? We have a new bedroom? What do you guys think? You don't have to go up a ladder anymore. Isn't that nice? I originally got it to be kind of like a chicken hospital, or when I have broody hens. But you know, how often do things go as planned? I think this is gonna work really good. So now it's time to take some time and clean the Omlet igloo cube, which is the bigger one, and that's where the bantam chickens will be going. Just came in here. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think this girl might be egg bound. She looks very uncomfortable. So I'm probably going to catch her, and oh, poor baby, she is not comfortable. So we're gonna see what's going on. Okay, so I caught that chicken and she was really uncomfortable, and she was egg bound, but I don't know if this is good or bad, but just her stress from me picking her up and holding her, she got the egg out. So I'm gonna show it to you. It's a little gross, but it's like, looks like a broken egg. But that is not a good sign. She lays a blue egg, and I have not had any blue eggs lately because they were molting, which pretty much means they were shedding their feathers, and all their energy goes into growing new feathers. So they don't lay eggs sometimes, like during the winter months normally, but this would be my first blue egg back. So this was her first egg of the season. It did not come out well. I do mix sunflower seeds for oil, so I'm gonna get her some calcium, which is what I do for the rescues. I grind up the egg shells and put it in their food. You can also buy oyster shells. I don't buy them because I have enough egg shells, but she definitely needs some extra calcium, and I'm gonna keep an eye on her to make sure the next egg isn't like this. Unaddressed, if you don't catch it, it can kill them. So I'm really lucky that I'm out. I mean, I look at them every day, but I don't watch them 24/7. So I'm really lucky that I was out here and saw her and was able to somewhat help, but she got it out herself. So here it is. The shell is, don't worry, I'm gonna wash my hands after this. The shell is very thin. And normally my eggshells are very thick. So that was a bad egg. We're gonna get her some good calcium. She's gonna be okay. I know it looks gross in here, guys, I'm sorry. This is why I let him free range as much as possible, but there she is. She's already, I mean, this is within a 5-minute window, less than that probably. So she's already looking much more comfortable. Another great form of calcium is this snack right here, which my box is faded. Look at, they love it as soon as I touch the box. This is called Grubblies, and right there it says 50% more calcium. This is a high calcium treat that can also help with the hardness of their shells. If you guys can hear the alarm, that's the town I live in. Even though we live on a farm, we live right next to town, and that's how they call the fire department. Any of you guys have that? I mean, it must be a small town thing, and it's pretty crazy that our town still does that, but there's like that big alarm. I think it's on the bridge. That's how they call the fire department. All right, well, let's start cleaning the Omlet igloo cube. I want it to be nice and sparkly for its next guests. Okay, the chicken coop is clean. It's just gonna dry off. The new tenants aren't moving until tomorrow, so that should give it plenty of time to dry. Tomorrow morning, I'll put it all back together and get it ready. I don't think it's supposed to rain, but I think it is supposed to get windy, which I guess will help. That'll help everything dry off as long as it doesn't blow everything around, which I don't think it's supposed to get windy until tomorrow. It's one of the things I really love about this coop is it's so easy to clean. Everything's plastic. And I've got the automatic chicken coop door in there. I also have that in my big coop. If you guys are looking for an automatic coop door, get the one from Omlet. I've had other automatic doors that have been such a pain. I have 2 of these now. Unfortunately, they don't fit in the smaller coop, which is a bummer because I love them. So anyways, there we have it. See you guys tomorrow. All right, everybody, it is the next day. Today I'm picking up the chickens. I'm leaving in about an hour and a half. So I just finished putting everything back together with this chicken coop, which was pretty much just putting the doors back on, getting the trays back in. So the next thing I'm gonna do is put some bedding in here. I also put some bedding in this area. That way it just makes it a little bit easier to clean. So I'll put some bedding there, and gonna fill up the food and water. I'm gonna move this whole coop over here, and then we are gonna be ready to go for all the new girls. I'm so excited. I'm excited to meet another friend that I've made through social media, and I'm excited to pick up the new chickens. All right, I just picked up the new ladies, so we're gonna head home and introduce them to their new home. It's actually really nice. She brought them in these little things. She gave me a little bit of food and then this mix. She said you can buy 50 pounds of that for $15 at their local feed store.
What is it?
It's like snacks, scratch and snacks. Anyway, so there's only 5 of them. She's keeping some. My Bantam chickens are here. She said they're really flighty. So her advice was to, can we take one of those or you got it?
Got it.
Her advice was to open it up right inside the thing, to not like hand them in there. I told her I don't want to lose one on my first day. Wouldn't that be terrible? She really wants me to get a rooster for them. So I text the girl in Galt about a rooster.
You think that's a good idea?
Why would it be a bad idea?
So you're gonna keep that rooster in there?
Yeah, it'll stay in there with him. Okay, here's their new home. So we'll do what she said. Will it fit through that hole? Otherwise I can open up the small one. I haven't even looked at him yet. I'm so excited. Is this where you thought your life would lead, babe?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, look how cute they are! They're just like little baby chickens. Okay, I get to do the next box. Make sure you push them really forward. Oh, look how cute they are. I wonder if she lays blue eggs, because sometimes when their earlobes, I don't know if that's like a myth or if that's true, but I've heard that if their earlobes are blue, they could lay blue eggs. Someone on the tube will correct me. Go on. Okay. I'll get the door behind you. Between 7 to 10, but she's kept 5 of them. And I was a little worried about space, but if they're full grown like that, yeah, they're gonna have plenty. Okay, focus, Tara. Don't be losing any chickens. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Oh, they are flighty, aren't they? Oh, look, I didn't even have to. Oh my gosh, they're so small.
They really are hawk bait.
She was not kidding when she said hawk bait. Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, they're tiny. They're like, what the heck is going on? Oh my gosh, this coop is huge for them. I mean, don't you think if I got a rooster, it's not going to be the, like, they're not going to run out of space. I mean, I'm going to get a bantam rooster.
No, I just didn't know if Bo would be upset.
Well, he might be, but they'll be separated.
Yeah, but that's all we need is Bo just sitting here staring at the
No, I don't think it'll be like that. I don't think it'll be that bad. It's just like, will the rooster have little man syndrome?
You said that she kept her bantams with the other flock, like the other big chickens?
Yes, she did. But her rooster was the only rooster. The bantam rooster, like, they didn't have a normal size rooster. They're so freaking tiny.
They're like the size of a dove.
Yeah, they're like the size of a dove. You're right. You're so right. So the rescues got moved into the smaller coop and they seem totally happy, which is great. And the reason I put these girls in this one is originally I was thinking I was going to get 10, which I only ended up getting 5, but that's okay because they've lived their whole life with a rooster that unfortunately recently passed away. So I think I'm probably gonna get a rooster for them. And there's room for more. Is there ever too many chickens, babe? Say no. There's never too many. This is like 3 for 1. I can get 3 bantams per 1 full-size chicken. Your little tiny eggs. Thanks, babe. I love you.
Love you too.
Now I have it on recording, so it's real, right? You gonna give them some treats?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, they're just so stinking adorable. Oh, you can't, I don't know if you can see, but she's on the perch. And that's what I was talking about. I have never once seen the rescues on that perch. I put them on it one time, they hated it, and they never went on it again, ever. So that's another thing that I'm happy about, that I put the rescues in this coop and the bantams in there, because they're gonna like that perch. Oh. Hi, little babies. They're like, no lady, stay away. Oh, well, that's exciting. I got new chickens. I have seen pictures of bantams, but I've never seen them in person. I did not, like, I knew they were small, but I didn't realize they were that small. So I'm really happy because they're gonna be fully contained in there and protected, hopefully, from any predators. I am gonna look into getting them a rooster because they've grown up with the rooster their whole lives pretty much, and unfortunately recently lost the rooster. But I think I will try to get one from them, and I might add a couple more because there's plenty of room in there. If you guys liked this video, please hit the thumbs up button and please hit that subscribe button. It means so much to me and it gives me the ability to keep making these videos. I hope you guys have a great day.